Okay, so we are still going to keep on waiting, but as we wait, remember, just let us know where you're joining us from. Want to know where you're joining us from? Thank you so much, Irene from Tanzania. Thank you so much, um, Amara from Enugu. I'm so happy to see you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being part of this. People are still joining. I'm also going to encourage you to try to share with your friends. Tell them to come and learn. Let us learn. Today, I'm not the one teaching, and I'm so happy because I'm going to be learning too. So you can see that everybody wants to learn. Everybody. I also want to learn. And I'm so happy that the person that is going to teach us, she's someone that I really want her to share her experience with Canva, how she got to know about Canva, and what it has really done for her in her class. How it has really helped her with her professional study, professional development. How it has really helped her with her branding, and so much more. So we just have 2 minutes countdown, and we're going to be starting. I don't want us to start late today because I want everybody. I want us to get as much as possible. We try to make this an hour session, but today, let's see how Sally goes. What she's gonna go through. She's gonna be teaching us how to make a website. I remember that last week I shared my website with everyone, and it's something that, like I said, it's something that every educator should have. You don't have to think. It's gonna those days you begin to think about um, how am I going to design it, the WordPress. How am I going to make it come out, and so much, so on and so forth. There are different things that you can do now to make sure that having your you're having your website ready to go. So before so Sally, are you ready for us? Are you are you
Yes,
good
I'm
to go?
ready.
Okay, so before I call Sally, I'm going to just take a quick run through some websites I designed with Canva, just to give you an insight into what Sally is going to do. But before I go into that part too, I'm going to also um, introduce who Sally is. We saw the beautiful anime animated face of Sally, but Sally is just beyond that face that we designed for her. She's also into so much more. She's an education specialist. She's also a master trainer with British Council Step and Stripe. So if you want to find out so much about the Step and Stripe, which is a program for English language teachers and educators around, especially Nigeria and Africa, then you can also reach out to Sally. Later on, she's going to be sharing her LinkedIn profile with us so that you can make that connection even after now. So apart from that, she has done a lot of STEAM programs, um, and she now does what we call resource creation, resource management. She's the CEO at Sally Dixon um, Resources. So she does so much more with AI. She wears so many caps, and she has over 20 years of experience teaching and 15 years as a teacher trainer. She has done so much more, and she's always learning so much, focusing on how to empower teachers with practical skills ranging from AI to Canva design, and even has a mentoring group for new teachers on Telegram. So when I tell you that, I always want to see teachers win. I always like it when teachers are just doing so much than just sitting down in the classroom and just being in the classroom. You are worth more than that. You're worth so much more. So I'm so happy to welcome Sally. But like I said, I'm going to be sharing my um, just take a look at the designs I have. just 2 designs. Then once I'm done with that, Sally, you can come in and teach us the magic you want to teach us. So let's just take a quick look at 2 designs that I did. Okay, so I think you're trying to, yeah. I think you're trying to join with another account. I have admitted that too. Okay.
Yes, thank
Okay. So just a quick look at 2 website designs that I did on
you.
Canva. Okay. So we have so this is one of them. So this is the I had to design like a smaller portfolio because I had this long page. I wanted something small that can just really speak and go straight to the point. So this is one. Um, this is me introducing myself, telling what I do, then the skills I can offer, tech onboarding. So this is just to design the tools that I use. I put the pictures here also, the sample impact projects that I've done, and this is what I did. Then I talked about the different clients I've worked with, the feedback from them, talk about different organizations I've worked with and what I've done for them also. Then I also now put in my contacts. So you can see that is a simple website and it can work for anybody, it can work for everybody. So it does not have to be something you don't have to think about coding, WordPress, and so much more. You can just do it for yourself. The second one I'm sharing is the training I had for Canva for Educators sometime last year. I had to design a similar look like this, a website. So we have this training, teaching, transforming learning, Canva for Education training for schools at that time. And we can see why should you choose this and why should you choose this course, and you can see the different plans that we have, what our client has said before, what other educators say about our training or video review. Now you can see that I'm showing and the contact. Now you can see that I'm showing you two different websites, and the reason why I did that is very intentional. You can see that one is my personal website, the second one is for a business, like for a professional development course. So which is just proving to you that you don't have to you don't have to complicate things. Anybody can create a website with Canva, and you can use Canva for any purpose at all. So, hello, Sally, are you ready for us? I'm going to be leaving at this point so that you can share your screen if you want to share, and we can get going.
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, good.
Can you hear
So,
me?
yes, I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you. I notice you're
Okay.
using 2 devices. You're speaking with one and
Yeah.
you're, yeah, okay. So even as you join us, for those that are joining us now, kindly let us know where you're joining us from. We'd like to know where you're joining us from. Some people are joining from Tanzania, people are joining from Enugu, Nigeria, from Abuja, Nigeria, from Lagos, Nigeria. Some people are also joining from Benin. Some people are joining from Togo. I'm so happy to see different nationalities here. Thank you. And right now, hi Lillian. Good to have you back. Also good. Okay. So yes. So if you're good to go, can we just give Sally? Her name is Salome. Salome Kokoyo. So can we just give her um the visual ovation, standing beautiful ovation. Just click on your react button and clap, thumbs up, love, celebrations. Let's really encourage her because I can't wait to learn so much. Okay, so Sally, you have the floor. You have the floor. Thank you.
Okay, good evening, everyone. But before you start clapping for me and giving me standing ovation, please remember that this is my boss. I learned how to use Canva from her. So thank you very much, Light. It's good to be here. I'm happy that I can do this today. And I want to thank the A Plus Educators WhatsApp platform for this wonderful opportunity. The opportunities to grow they've given us that opportunity to grow, try new things. And that's what keeps me like, if people are doing this, let me also try doing this. So thank you very, very much. Today, we're going to be creating a website. I'm going to try and make it as simple as possible. Which would you prefer? Me using a phone to do this or using a laptop?
I think we should use a laptop because it's spacious. That way everybody's able to see what you're doing at once. Not everybody can navigate Canva on the phone. Sincerely, if you have
Okay.
not mastered the laptop, trust me, you're going to get it wrong trying to use the phone.
Okay. I'm seeing use phone.
Listener said we should use phone. This is the truth. I prefer whenever I'm doing my demos with Canva, it's better we use a laptop. I know what I'm talking about because you can explain what they should do on the phone, but when they get back to their phones, they may not be able to use it because it takes a lot of you know how to navigate things to be able to use the phone.
Okay.
Well, I don't know, it just depends. Okay, so maybe we should just take a poll. Okay, so what do you prefer? Would you want her to use the phone or to use a laptop? So I think I want everybody to. Would you want her to use a phone for the demo?
Did I go off?
No, it did not go off. You're actually on. We can hear you. I'm just trying to get
No,
everyone
my
to.
second device. Okay, fine. I got scared.
Okay, no, you're there. But I'm trying to get people to yeah. So just comment laptop or phone. What do you want her to use? She's here for us. You can see that she wants us. Oh, everybody's saying phone. Interesting. Laptop. I'm surprised. I'm trying to I'm trying to make it easy for everyone so that we don't have issues of I can't remember. I don't know what to do. Okay, so Sally. Okay, so we have phone, laptop. Okay, let's. Can everybody comment? Grace, Herbert, um, Lillian has commented. Chidima, Cynthia, Toyin, Emmanuel. What do you want us to use? Laptop. Okay, so we have two, one, two, three for laptop, four for laptop. Yeah. So Sally, we have more laptops for now. So I think we should just go with laptops. Okay.
So let's
Someone
just
said
use
princess
laptop, but I'll
laptop.
just show
Okay,
you
fine.
how I can just tell you how to use your phone because I use my phone too.
Oh, okay, good.
Um, okay, thank you very much, everyone. Can I share my screen?
Yeah, please share your screen. Um,
Okay,
so let me know once you're sharing so that I can just pin it for everybody.
okay. Saying sharing is not turned on.
Come in, please. Let me do that. Okay. Yeah, now you can share, please. You can share now.
Okay. Okay, saying someone else is sharing.
So I need to stop sharing.
Oh,
Okay, but share. No worry, you can share now. I've stopped sharing, so you can share.
okay. Okay.
Okay, so while she's still trying to sort out the sharing aspect, yeah, I think we have it up. Good. I'm so happy to see this. Yippee! Welcome to Canva.
Okay.
um,
So this is the Canva templates on your laptop, and we'll just go straight to the point. Sorry, I don't like talking plenty. I don't like wasting time. Now you can see here website. Can you see it? Can you see the cursor on website? The
so let's
cursor
make it
is
as
moving on
interactive
it.
as possible. Kindly
Okay,
put in
so
the
I
chat
click on
box.
it.
Okay.
Now, using Canva to build a website means you're using template. You're building a template-based website. It's not like we're building website from the scratch because there's no coding here. There's no all those technicalities. It's just the template is already there. All you need to do is adjust it to suit you. You know, put your own pictures and your own thoughts, your just yourself about it. So I'm not going to take too much time searching for which templates to use. We'll just use a simple template. There are so many on the Canva platform. home that you just explore, go through all of them, find something that you like, colors and all that. But you can just choose any one and you can always change the color, especially if you are using you've been using Canva, even if you've not been using. So I'll just choose this first one here. This one has 7 sections, and I'm going to say apply all 7 sections. Now you can see this template here. So what kind of website do you want to build? Is it for your business or is it for yourself? Whatever you want to do, you can do it here. I'll show you at the end of this training, I'll show you what I've done for myself, the tool that I've built for myself. Now here, write your name here. So you just simply write your name. So I'm going to be creating this website for myself. This one is going to be my personal website, sorry. So write your name here. I'll type my name here. Oh, what? Sorry. I'm supposed to have taken editing. Yes, so I can now make changes here. Oh, still doing the same thing. But anyway, this is where you write your name. So you can just write your name here. Let me see if this will work. Yes. Okay. So I'll write my name. I don't like the way it is. I want to make it, just in a straight line. So I've adjusted it and I'm going to move it back a bit. Okay. So what am I? I am a teacher educator. So I'll just type what I want here. Teacher, educator. Sorry, if you see mistakes in the spelling, just ignore them here. Then I want to change the picture here. I want to put my own picture there. So I'll just click here and then I'll go to uploads. I'll go to upload files. And the picture I want to use is on my desktop. So I'll just so my picture has come. So think twice. So I'll delete this one. You can actually replace. If it is on my phone, if it is on your phone, it will show replace. So it will just, as you bring it in, it will just come in there. So I've replaced it, and that's the picture. Someone is doing something on the screen.
Okay, so can we just I think that should be Chidima. Please can you just stop touching the screen? It's distracting.
Okay, so the next one is I've done this page. You can do whatever you want to do with it, and then you move to the next page. Sorry, just close this page. Okay. Sorry, my screen seems to be hanging. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, we can hear
Okay.
you.
Just a minute. This screen is hanging. Hmm.
Sorry, are you trying to go to the next page? Hello? Hello, hello.
So we're done with this page, so we've gone to the next page.
Okay, have you gone to the next page or you're looking for the next
Yes.
page? Okay.
Yeah, so she has gone to the next page. So just to quickly explain what has been done. So it's either you can actually apply all 7 sections, or you just pick the sections one by one. Even sometimes you can pick different pictures, different stuff from different sections. But she has gone to the next page now.
Okay, so this next page is anything you want to say about yourself. For instance, in this case now, this space is about you, your bio. So a brief bio will do, and then you can also change to a different picture. And then the next page, education and skills. You talk about your education and your skills. Next page is your work experience, and so on and so forth. It depends entirely on what you want to do. If it is about the website is for you, that means it's a personal website. So you talk about yourself, your experience as a teacher, and so on. Now, when you go through all of the templates here, you find that some teachers create websites for their class. So you see their timetable, you see what the learners in their classes do, and all that. You see all of this. Now, when you put all of this together, at the end of the day, you have your website. You can always change pictures and just create something unique to yourself. And then when you're done, the next thing is to publish. So what do you think? Should I go on step by step for each of them?
Yes, please.
Sorry, can we ask a question?
Yes, please do go ahead.
Okay, good evening, ma. Sorry, I joined late. I was in another online seminar. So that was what happened. Please, I don't know if you can help us to, I don't know if possible, how you started from the beginning or probably at the end of the lecture. That's just my request.
Okay, we just came to Canva. If you are familiar with the Canva templates, all you need to do is come here, open to websites, because building a website on Canva means that you're just using the templates that are already there and adjusting them to suit you. So I didn't go through the process of selecting or looking at so many. I just went through it. You see so many templates to choose from. Sometimes you get confused which one you like. So I picked the first one that was on my screen there, and that's what I'm using. This website, this template here is for a personal website. So I started here with the first first page. Oh, I see this has doubled.
Just continue. Yeah, because you chose it again, that's
Don't
why.
worry.
Okay.
Okay. So I started with this page. That's the first page I saw on the screen. So if you had looked at the other image, you find out that that was the original image. But this is me now. I've changed it. I've put my name. I've said who I am. And then in the next template, for this particular, the next section for this particular template is about me. So I'll just choose add new section, and then I can change the picture. I just go to uploads, I pick a picture of my choice and I add it. If you're using your phone, as soon as you click on the picture, what will come out there is replace. You just see it at the bottom left-hand side. And then when you click on the picture you want, it to automatically replace what you have on your screen. So if I want to do this now about me, I'll change this picture, and then I will just put my own bio here. I can ungroup it to make it easier for me, or to make it easier for me to place this this bio wherever I want it on the screen. I just separate it from the what it was grouped with initially, and put my own bio here. And then I'm done with this page. You do the same for each of the pages. For instance, this one, education and skills. You do whatever you want with it. Put your school, your education, your skills, and so on. And then work experience. You put your work experience here. That is if this is a personal website. But if you want it for your business, you can add whatever sections you want to add. For instance, you talk about what your business is about, the services you provide, and then you add a call to action and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, get in touch, put your contacts, and so on and so forth. But what is most important and what is wonderful about Canva is that once you're done with it, you can just go online, you can go live straight. And in 24 hours, you're already live. People will see your website. So if you want to go online, that is like you have done everything, you've added everything that you want to add, you've come to the end, you just come to where we have share. Now, when you come to share, you can see here, it says only you can access. It means that you're the only one who can see your website. So you come here, click down, and then you can change it. You come to anyone with link. Now, if you don't want anybody to edit, you just want them to see, you just change this can edit to can view or can comment, depending on what you want. So if you want people to just view the website, so can view is okay. And then you copy the link or you create your own link. For instance, if you click on create link, you can then put your name. You will see this canva.link, and then here you add your name. For instance, I can just add Salome Ikokoyo. So let me do that. Sorry. Sorry, I'm using capital and small letters. So I've given it and I will save. Oh, it's saying short or obvious URLs. Okay, so I'll just put anyway, once you create it, you have created it, whatever you want to do, you copy the link, and then you can give to people to look at it and tell you what you could add, what you could take away. Then the next one is public view. So that's when you want it to actually go out there. Now there's something I would like to share. I like this feature because if you want to sell something, on this your website, you can sell. You put up some things that you want to sell. You just create a password for this your website, and then only those that you share the password with can actually have access to it. I'm going to that part. Okay, it's hiding. Or it's somewhere around here. Maybe I could just go back.
What are you looking for?
Where to create password.
Oh, okay.
It's under settings, and I'm not seeing the settings here anymore. Okay, public view link. Yes. So you create a public link. You can see the website is here. It's generating the link for you. So no visitors have come. Notifications keys on. So you know when people visit your site. So there's a place, there are some settings here. I don't know why I'm not getting to that point. But this website is already live. If you look at it, public view link, you can see it. It is live already. So if you search for it here, you can see it. But it's only a view only. If I want to rename it, I come here and I rename it. If I want to add another link, I add another link. Now that part of it, I don't know why it's not showing here on my screen, but you can create a password. Now, once you turn on that button for password, it's something like here, like this. You just turn it on. You create your password. It means that any person who visits your website cannot see it, except if you give them your password. That means if you have a product or you have a service that you want to sell, you want people to visit your site and they can see and they can view or they can read, they can pay you before you give them your password for them to be able to access your website. Once you have done that, you are live. Your website has gone live. And it is beautiful to know that you can also buy a domain name and move, and this Canva link will no longer be there. If you buy a domain name, whatever name you give it, whatever your website is called or it's about, you just give it to a host, like Host Africa, who go host. You can buy a domain name for as cheap as 500 naira for a year. That is a .name.ng, and they have different prices for different domain names. And then you buy a warranty for 1 year, so your name doesn't get lost or another person doesn't take the name from you, and then you are good. So I don't know if we have any questions.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Sally. This was good, I must say. Actually, do you want to click on the share button again? Let me see something. You're meant to have like a website, live. That's where you can be able to add passwords. Yeah, so click on that website. No, down website. So let's see. So you have
Okay.
your site URL. Then let's scroll up a little. Let's see. Go click on settings.
Okay, yes,
Click on
that's what I was looking
settings.
for.
Let's
Thank
see.
you.
Okay, so you have
That's
the
why you
password protection. That was what you're trying to show. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So
Good.
once you turn on this password protection, you can, change your password,
Uh-huh.
and then whoever you give it to, those are the people that can access your website. Otherwise, your website is live
Yeah. Thank you.
and you're good to go.
Okay. So let me just go through the questions for people. So may I just ask what Canva you're using? Because someone wants to know if the ordinary Canva, the normal basic Canva can do this, or if it's a Canva Pro that you're using.
Normal Canva can do it, but there are some features that are for pro. Um, I joined a team. Although it's Canva for education can do this. I joined a team that I pay 250
Network,
every
network
month.
is network is
But
bad.
because
Network is
I
very
have
bad.
to move what I do every month to the next team or for the next month, I have to join another team where I
Yeah,
pay
I actually observe
3,000
network
naira
issue.
annually.
But let's just try this.
So
Okay.
I don't have to move my whatever I do.
Oh, that's sad.
Oh,
Okay, so
sorry.
yeah, yeah,
Can you hear
Sally,
me?
at a point we lost you. Your voice was dragging, but let me just I know what you said. So this is it. She is talking about the fact that you are some
Website.
things. Can you hear me? Hello. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, I'm so sorry about the network technical issues. Welcome to Africa. Welcome to Nigeria. Yeah, so Canva for good. Thank you so much. I would really want to know how you are using it because the truth is many people have been in my DM. How did you finally activate your Canva for education? If Oluwa, would you want to share, please? We need to know. Would you want to share what documents did you send? Because the question has been over and over again. I knew that you meant to use a letter of employment. So what did you use to activate your Canva for education? Hi, Ife. Do you want to type your answer? Can you hear me? So just to confirm quickly, can everybody hear me? Kindly put like a thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay, let me see if she has a new question. Okay, okay. Irene says she appointed her first appointment letter. Yeah. Okay. So let me just repeat it. Canva for Education has, okay, thank you. So Canva for Education has so much features, just like the Canva Pro, and it's customized majorly for teachers. So if you're having issues trying to activate your Canva for Education, I said it that try to use your letter of appointment, letter of employment. That really gives like a valid, it gives a valid evidence that you are a teacher, because what they really want to know is that you're a teacher and you are currently working as a teacher. Then if your school has a website, it makes so much sense because you can just sign up with your school's website. So once they see that is a school, it also gives you so much gives you like direct access, and it makes your work, it makes it as easy as possible. Because if you're just using only your certificate, there's an issue with recognizing or confirming different certificates from different parts of the world. You know, it's not based in Africa, it's not based in Nigeria, it's not based in different parts in Africa majorly. It's majorly based in Australia at this point. So you can see that it's something that you just need to make sure that you have something that affirms that you are a teacher. Okay, so Sally is sharing a website that she designed from beginning to the end. Okay, so Sally, do you want to run through this and I can just take it up from there? Can you hear me?
Yes, I
Don't.
can hear you.
Okay. So do you want to do a preview of this? Because I know you've shared this with me. This is your website. It
I
looks good.
just wanted them to see that you can do whatever you want with Canva.
Yeah.
Now, this one is not a personal website. This one is my business. I have two like this. So what it just simply means is you can do whatever you want with it. Can you still see my screen, please?
Yes, we can see your screen. Okay.
Okay, so this is it.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, Sally, for sharing this. And this is very good. So you can see that there's so much more that you can do with your Canva. If you're using the Canva Pro, makes it look like what Sally is not using Canva for education, she's using Canva Pro. So it's something that you can do. But I need to also make you understand that if you're using Canva for education, it's not advised that you use it for business, because it's strictly for teachers, and the idea behind it is just to help teachers to be able to teach in their classrooms. So Canva does not encourage you to use Canva for education for business, but you can use maybe Canva Pro, Canva for creators. You can use that for any personal business that you want to do. Okay. So before Thank you so much, Sally. Please, can we just give Sally thumbs up? And Sally, can you share your LinkedIn handle so that we can reach out to you? Some people are really saying that they want to know more, they want to get to ask you questions personally. And I want to encourage every one of us to follow her on LinkedIn. She shares a lot of things when it comes to Canva. And I also think she has like a program coming up. I can't remember something about AI. So it's something that you may want to also reach out to be part of. She does a lot of things when it comes to PDs for teachers. So I'm just going to round up because we don't have so much time. Just to let you know, to go through what Sally has gone through. To some people reached out and said they just want me to just review. So I'm just going to do a review of what Sally has done. I'm not doing from the beginning again because she has taken us step by step into what we are supposed to know. And thank you, Sally, for that. I'm really grateful. Thank you so much for taking out the time to do this. Also, I want to encourage us to join is every Wednesday for cafe, Wednesday Workshop Café, where we share different ideas, especially when it comes to using Canva in our classrooms. So, like I said, this is my Canva page, my Canva website. Just the same thing that Sally has done. It's not so much. Although personally I start mine from the scratch, but you can actually use a template. Remember that Sally talked about using template, and over and over again, remember that when you what I've been saying forever is very simple. You just come to your Canva, you search for websites. That is all you need to do. Once you search for websites, you're going to see different kind of templates for your website, and you can choose anyone, just like Sally has already shown us. But now I'm just going to do a quick overview of what has been shared. So this is something that I designed from scratch on Canva. You just need to put in your picture, then go to outline and you put this outline. This is a separate lesson entirely. Then you can see just like what Sally did, there is a page about yourself. So I just did something about myself from Light. I help integrate tech tools seamless in the classroom. Talk about the skills that I observed. You can do anything. So all these things are different elements you just bring together. So this is just like a shape, square, have a curved edge. So these are things that you can do. I talk about the different tools that I used, and that's where we have this AI tools, LMS, community platform, video conferencing tools, and all that. Then I also talked about the sample impact project that I've done, and you can see me putting different pictures of people I've worked with, trainings I've done, my work with Africa Elta, STEM Africa First, different schools I've taught, the work with the Lagos State administrators for Lagos District 2. So you can see my Canva education training for schools, STEAM program with Yali. So now, why I'm doing this is just to let you know that sometimes you can also see what Sally also showed us on our own website. Different pictures, even the sports, the special she talked about special needs education services. Go to your archive, okay? There are different pictures you've snapped when you went for a particular event, when you did something in school, maybe you taught you did something with your teachers, your colleagues, when you did something with your students, okay, as long as it is or maybe just showing only your face, because I'm always talking against you putting student faces on the internet. Some parents can sue you for that if they don't have if you don't have their permission to do that. So I'm not going to encourage you to do that. But if you have a permission of your parents to to get their students or their children's pictures with you, very fine, you can go ahead to avoid any issue, just for safeguarding and digital safety of those students. But you have different pictures, your conferences. So a lot of us have different kind of conferences. We have when we talked about, or maybe books that were published and all that. Put all these things together because your website is just like yours. So this is like my portfolio. So it's just showing who I am, what I've done, different things I've done, and why they need to hire me. Or so just imagine I'm applying for a job with an international school. After submitting my CV, and I put my LinkedIn and do. I also on my CV, I always write view my portfolio. So this is exactly the way. This is exactly what that takes them to. So they're able to see my portfolio. They're able to see this website. Exactly this for a school, for most schools, or maybe different kind of people that I want to work with. So this is just the way it happened. I may not do client feedback because some schools may frown at it. I may remove this part, but at least I can post different things I've done in my former school. Maybe I was in co-curricular activity, I was in robotic clubs, I was in dance club, I organized a music program. As teachers, we are doing a lot of things in the school. Yes, we don't even have anything that show that this is what we are doing. We don't have anything that to track what we are doing. So these are things that you can put on your website. Just don't snap picture and keep it in your room, or just you should just and no, bring them and create a portfolio for yourself as a teacher. Because if you want to really scale up as a teacher in your profession, you want to get better jobs, want to get better offer, you want to negotiate your salary well. These are things we need to put together to package in our language. In Nigeria, we say package. When you do packaging, this is the packaging that you need to put together to really sell yourself as an educator. It has really gone beyond I have been teaching for 15 years or for 20 years. They want to see what have you been doing? So these are things that you can actually put together to really sell yourself. Okay, so these are client feedback and all that, and you can see that it's the same thing that Sally also mentioned. Um, she did not get to the part of us looking at how to publish it because of our network. So I'm just going to go through that quickly. So once you click on share, you can either create a custom link at this point. So if I say create a custom link, it's going to ask me to write a name. So I can say maybe my portfolio. So let's see. So if I say my portfolio, or if I say light portfolio, so when I say light portfolio, sorry for all the interesting spelling. So if I say light portfolio, then I save and copy. Okay, so automatically it has created that link for me, and it is something I can actually show. It just takes me directly to my portfolio once I click on that link. But once we're done with that, we can just go straight to the publish. Yeah. So you go to publish website. Remember that you can put in you can do anything you want to do here. If you want to put a password, you can put a password, just like what Sally had mentioned. You can also resize for mobile. It really helps because when you resize, I'm always turn on resize for mobile. It helps because that means that when whoever is going to view, whenever a person is using a phone to view, the person can view it directly. So I can go straight to continue to publish. I have an issue with this element. Okay, so for the sake of this video, I may just need to quickly remove it. Okay, so I need to go back to this. I'm under viewing. So let me just edit. So I'm just going to delete this so that's for the sake of this video. So I go to share, and remember we're our website live. Then I'm trying to publish at this point. So I already have this before, so I can actually edit it if I want to. And I click on publish changes. So it's preparing my design. So I'm going to go straight to view your website so you can see that. Let me share this tab instead. So see the way it came out. Okay, that was the same thing that Sally was trying to show us. So it just comes out like a website, like a normal website. You can see that. And you can just scroll down when you're seeing everything that you need. So you just imagine you sending this for your CV when you're applying for a job, maybe a very big one, international schools that you know that they're going to pay you very well. These are things that you can sell to them. Or you can even use it with your students in your classroom. Tell them to create a website to sell themselves, maybe for a scholarship or for something that they're applying for. These are the extra things that you can do. And you can see that it does not need you to do anything extraordinary. You can just work with the templates on Canva and you're going to create it. Sally, I'm waiting for you to share your LinkedIn so that we can follow you at this point. So kindly share your LinkedIn, Andrew. I would really want to encourage every one of us to follow Sally, and you can also reach out to her if you want to, so that ask her the questions you want to ask, and she also offer different kind of trainings if you want on things like Canva, AI. She's one person that you can also reach out to. So thank you so much, everyone. I'm going to encourage you, if you've not joined the A Plus Educators, kindly join at this point and be part of us. We have our Wednesday cafe every Wednesday. And next week we're going to be having somebody else. I'm going to share the flyer in the group very soon. And we also have a bigger webinar that I really want every one of us to make sure that we join and we are part of it. So I'm going to quickly share that so that we also know about this. Okay, so we're going to, although that is on Book Creator. So I want you to, as much as possible, join the community if you have not joined, so that you can have information, first-hand information about things like Canva trainings, AI trainings, all the trainings that we do. So before I round off, I want us to, if you have any question, if you have any suggestion, if you have any comments, you can just raise your hand, raise your virtual hand and let us talk about it. Thank you. So do you have any question? Anybody? Hi, Sally. Sally, I can't find your website. I can't find your, so let me just just post it for you. Can this website be used if I want to create a platform to employ teachers for my online teaching? Not yet. Because when you look at, so this website is more of so we call it website anyway, because website is where that has information of who you are, what you want to do, and how you want to do, who you are, what you do, different kind of services. It does not really have some other functionalities. So when you want to look at a website that you want to use to recruit online teachers, then that is going a step further, because now you need functionalities. Although there are different kind of AI tools now that you can actually use to create your website without having to code. We have like what is that popular one? Oh god, I can't remember. But we have Lovable, we have there's this very popular one I see on YouTube every time, but I don't know why I've forgotten that at this point. Okay, but for you to have such functionalities where the people are going to sign up, you may just need to ensure that you're creating a bigger kind of website. But what you can do, like I said, you can use Canva for Education to sell. Okay, I need to repeat that so that you know that I said it. You can use Canva for Education to sell. Okay, it's not really advisable. But most times now, unless you're creating things from scratch. But what I think you can do, for instance, if you want to have maybe like a webinar or a program, you can create a website like that. Then you can hyperlink. Okay, you can link the registration form, maybe a Google form where it says sign up here. So you can do that. So it automatically just takes the person straight to that, to where they are meant to sign up. So I think I had something like that where I add like a sign up button, so they can just automatically go and sign there. So that is one thing that is going to make a lot of sense. So if you're feeling, okay, I want to do a training for online teachers, I want to now be able to scale it up from there. You can use Canva for the basics, get them to sign up, get them to register by designing, then put a sign up button and hyperlink it. If you do a Control K on Canva, you paste the link to maybe your Google form, your Jot form, or any Microsoft format you want to use. So once they click on that link on the website, it takes them automatically to that place directly. So that makes sense. That should work. Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else? Let me go through the questions again. Oh, Sally just entered. Let me go through the questions again. Okay, so thank you so much everyone for joining. Thank you for joining. Kindly follow Sally here. Follow Sally on LinkedIn. So I call her Sally. Her name is Salome. So follow her on LinkedIn. Please don't forget to follow Sally on LinkedIn. Okay. So just click on that link and you're following her on LinkedIn. And also, if you have any questions, you want more clarifications on how to use Canva, you can refer to our previous video. Follow us on YouTube. Yeah, so we have a YouTube site where you can follow us. I'm looking for how to share that now. Imagine. Why? Why am I looking for this at this point? Okay, so I'm going to share it on the group, okay? But just follow us at Total Tech PD, Total Steps Tech, okay? Total Steps Tech. Once you follow us at that point, you're able to follow our channel and you are able to see more videos on Canva there. So if you want to have access to this video, this is it. People that are asking me for the YouTube link, so the YouTube link to our video, but I'm also encouraging you to follow us, subscribe to our channel. We have different videos on our channel. We have the Canva videos, we have AI videos, we have Google for Education videos, we have Microsoft videos, okay, and we are growing that space. Then finally, if you feel you want to teach something about Canva, you know how to design. Yeah, okay. You want to teach something about Canva. I'm also opening the platform. Yeah, something like what Sally did today. She just reached out and said, I want to teach teachers about how to use website, how to create websites on Canva. So you can actually reach out to me if you do something on Canva you really want to share. Yeah, you can use this platform to share. I really want to see teachers win. Okay, I want to see teachers doing so much beyond just limiting themselves to the classroom. So if no matter how small you've done something, an idea you've done on Canva, and you want to share it to everybody in the world, you're welcome to use my platform. So once we see what you've done and we can see that it's very good and it's good for you to share, we will encourage you to share. So that was just the same thing that happened with Sally. And next week, I also have somebody else that's coming in to talk about how to use Canva. I'll be creating the websites. I'm sorry, the flyer, and I'll be sharing it with everybody on the group chat. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. I hope you have I wish you a wonderful week. See you next week, Wednesday. Join the community. Remember, you follow Sally on LinkedIn. You can also follow me on LinkedIn, but today follow Sally, okay? And there's so much more coming up. We have so much coming up. The next two we're going to be looking at is book creator, okay? Book creator. But that's different. But next week, Wednesday, is still Canva. But on 14th of May, we have a webinar. I'll be sharing more details about that on the group chat. Thank you so much for joining and have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Bye, everyone. Take care. Bye. Bye. Thank you, Mrs. Thank you. Thank you, Monsieur K. Merci beaucoup. Hi, Lami.